Ready to start, Alessia?
Yep.
All righty. Well, we want to welcome everyone. Thank you for joining today's webinar on Copilot to Custom Agent. So we really want to talk about empowering workforces with AI agent training. My name is Brock Stewart. I am a senior CSM here at Imperium. On the call, we have Alessia Leibovich, who is a CSA here also at Imperium. I see a couple people were still joining, so we'll let them in. But yeah, if we could go to the next slide, please, Alessia.
Yep.
So a few housekeeping items here. Want to talk a little bit about Imperium. So we are a proud Microsoft partner based in Chicago, Illinois. Our mission really is to help organizations bring their visions to life using all Microsoft technologies. We focus on enabling people and improving business performance through intelligent cloud solutions. So I know today we want to talk a lot about AI, empowering workforce and things of that nature. But just so everyone knows, we do cover everything from Azure, all things business applications, and then all things workforce. So additionally, this session is being recorded. We will send out a replay link and also the slide deck after the webinar is completed. So no need to kind of take notes or anything like that. We also have a Q&A at the end. And also, if you want to add questions in the chat at any time, we'll be happy to answer those. So without further ado, let's get started. Some of the things we will cover today. So first, we want to talk about what is Microsoft Copilot, what is AI agents. I know there's a lot of back and forth with Microsoft on changing of terminologies and things of that nature. So we always like to make sure that we're aligned on the nomenclature that they're utilizing. Second is we want to talk about how those said agents are changing the way organizations work. We want to talk about some of Imperium's enablement programs, what those can do for your business and what we've seen them do with others within your industry. We have a few real world industry examples, again, that we've seen. And then lastly, we'll go through a quick Q&A. So without further ado, pass it to Alessia here for the role of AI agents in intelligent enterprises.
Yeah, so to start us off, we are going to be talking about AI agents in the intelligent enterprise. Overall, AI agents go beyond automation. They're about enabling intelligence and how people and systems work together. First, through adaptive insight, agents help teams make smarter, faster decisions. They don't just display data, they interpret it, turning complex information into clear, actionable insights. Second, process optimization. Agents simplify routine work. They integrate into daily processes like approvals, scheduling, or data entry, saving employees hours each week and letting them focus on strategic projects. Next is knowledge intelligence. In large organizations, knowledge loss can be extremely costly. Agents act as reliable keepers, remembering policies, context, and institutional data to deliver consistent guidance across teams. Finally, system evolution. Agents learn and adapt. Over time, they get smarter without needing to be rebuilt, improving performance and outcomes. Together, these four pillars, insight, workflow, knowledge, and evolution, show why AI agents are at the heart of modern intelligent enterprise.
Amazing. Thank you, Alessia. So now we want to talk about some of the benefits for these agents, right? So as we kind of walk through the key benefits of Copilot Studio, we can start to talk about why it's such a powerful solution for modern organizations. So on the left, you can see that enhanced customer support. So unlike humans, these Copilot agents are available around the clock. So whether it's customers asking questions or an employee needing some help after hours, AI is always going to be there to assist. Improved efficiency. So Copilot is going to automate a lot of those repetitive tasks, scheduling, data entry, follow-ups, things of that nature. I use those every day, and that really allows your team to focus on strategic work. Cost savings. So reducing that manual effort that I referenced in the efficiency pillar is going to allow you to, really take down that cost of manual effort and streamline a lot of support. So it's going to allow you to cut those organizational costs as a whole. Low code simplicity. So you don't need to be a developer to build with Copilot Studio. I myself am not a pro code developer by any means, but being able to develop those, custom Copilot agents is really easy. There's the drag and drop interface and a lot of pre-built templates. We'd be happy to show you that in the future as well. Scalability. So Copilot scales with your business. So a small team to, tens of thousand person enterprise, it adapts to your needs without a lot of additional overhead. Personalized interactions is another big one. So each interaction is tailored to the user, right? So Copilot does gain context using that data. So as you kind of use it more and more, it's going to understand and provide more relevant responses. Microsoft integration, one of the big ones here, working within their stack. It does operate natively within Teams, SharePoint, Azure, for example. It can orchestrate workflows across those tools that all of your employees are likely already using. And that also includes, Microsoft Office, your Word, Excel, Outlook, things of that nature. Really help deliver that secure, frictionless collaboration and helps with real-time support. And lastly, we want to talk about just that kind of cross-channel reach. So web, chat, and mobile. So meeting them wherever they are, being able to utilize Copilot Studio is a game changer for a lot of that modernizing of engagement and allowing organizations to kind of scale intelligently and reduce costs. A lot of those similar words throughout, but that really is kind of the big point here is modernizing that engagement, reducing your costs, and scaling. So perfect. So to kind of parlay that, we want to talk about a specific use case that we have recently seen, which was with Baptist Healthcare. So we partnered with Baptist Healthcare to deploy what we called our Cassie bot. So this was an AI agent integrated with Teams. It was also integrated with their medical EHR to help streamline their IT help desk support. So essentially, a lot of their physicians and nurses were having, they're busy saving lives and doing things of that nature, but they were not able to, if their computer or their printer or something with IT wasn't working, they weren't taking the time to call IT, sit on the phone for 10, 15, 20 minutes and report that issue. So we were able to kind of create this Cassie agent for them to quickly put in their problems. We saw 116 hours of manual ticketing eliminated in the first 90 days. Your average IT support calls were reduced from 11 to 5 minutes. And there was about 700 IT tickets processed automatically through Cassie. So while you might not be a healthcare organization, you can still recognize the, ROI there, whether it's leadership or anyone else that deals with those pesky IT help desk tickets. It really does, make a difference. And this is just, again, a simple use case that we've seen and we implemented, and now they have a significant ROI with their IT self-service. Alessia, let's go on to building capability and scaling those copilots.
Yeah. So let's start off with our structured pathway to build capability and copilots. Right now, enterprises are moving beyond experimentation and they need proven pathways to enable their workforce to use AI. Technology alone doesn't drive adoption, people do. And through our enablement program, we are equipping organizations with training, guided practice, and accelerated build support required to embed copilots into day-to-day operations. So our 3 programs are designed as progressive stages of enablement. Our first one is our Kickstart workshop to build awareness and define adoption priorities. Our second one is our comprehensive training to establish internal capabilities and confidence. And our third one is our BOGO build offer to deliver agents quickly and scale impact. With this approach, enterprises can move from evaluation to scale deployment in a way that's structured, secure, and aligned with business outcomes. And now I will walk us through some of these. So our first one is our AI Kickstart workshop, which is a structured hands-on session designed to help your team understand Microsoft's Copilot ecosystem. I know a lot of companies and businesses right now are interested in AI adoption and Copilot, but aren't really sure where to get their foot in the door. And this is an excellent way to do that. The workshop has two core parts. The first is a 2-hour interactive training where we walk you through what Copilots actually are, how they work in day-to-day governance, and identify where AI can realistically start delivering value in your organization. To make it even better, the cost is free. Next is our comprehensive agent training. So this one is a 15-hour expert-led program designed specifically for organizations working within the Microsoft ecosystem, whether you're using Copilot, Studio, Power Automate, Azure. The goal here is to equip your team with the practical skills to build and manage Copilots confidently. It's a blend of structured learning and guided practice. So it's 10 hours of instructor-led sessions plus 5 hours of hand-on build support, but you can split up these hours however you choose. By the end of it, your team will understand how Copilots work conceptually and have built your own agent. Lastly is our BOGO offer, and this is specifically designed for teams eager to pilot quickly. And what we're offering here is when you build your first AI agent, you receive an equal amount of development time free to create a second agent. This gives you the flexibility to test AI in 2 different areas. For example, one agent might automate internal requests or data entry, while the other enhances customer engagement. By pairing real-world impact with hands-on learning, this approach helps organizations shorten that adoption curve, reduce costs, and gain immediate ROI from AI-driven automation.
Awesome. Thank you, Alessia. So now we want to kind of dive into some of those specific industry use cases that we've seen and how agents kind of can assist with those AI enablement programs. The first one we want to talk about is going to be education. So in education, we often see teams, facing those growing pressures to do more with less. We fully understand, and we do realize how, administrative staff can manage some of those repetitive tasks, things like attendance tracking, timetable updates, and student notifications. Some of the teams we've seen some benefits be admissions and the finance teams to help process those kind of endless applications and reports, while students are consistently expecting responses and that 24/7 support on their side. So really, we can see AI agents making a real difference, using things such as Power Automate and Copilot Studio to help handle some of those repetitive workflows automatically. That will help kind of keep the attendance updated, send reminders, manage routine communication in real time. So together, we really have seen a variety of use cases, but here are a couple examples of how these agents help universities and colleges save time. The next one is financial services. So teams within FinServ are often under constant pressure to ensure compliance, deliver faster, and also deliver more personalized client experiences. So day-to-day operations get bogged down in that manual repetitive processes, from data entry to reporting to customer queries and regulatory information, right? So that's where AI agents can step in, talk about some of the agents that we've built in Microsoft Copilot Studio. So some of these are able to manage those routine workflows like onboarding new clients, verifying documents, or just generating compliance reports. And all of those will be done with speed and accuracy as the AI agent is very, very accurate when it's pointed at the correct data source, right? So we can utilize customer service copilots. This can instantly respond to inquiries about account information, transactions, or loan applications. This reduces wait time and improves customer satisfaction. Lastly, data analysis copilots have been very, very popular. These can pull insights from multiple systems, summarize performance metrics, or create a quick portfolio snapshot for any financial advisor. So together, all of these copilots provide free financial advice and help your employees focus on what matters most, right? So advising those clients, building relationships, and driving growth. The next is healthcare. So healthcare teams are under constant pressure to improve patient outcomes, streamline operations, and deliver faster. So this is where some of those AI agents can step in. AI agents built using Microsoft Copilot Studio and Power Automate. They can manage things such as routine administrative workflows. We've seen the most popular be appointment scheduling, claim processing, and generating reports. All of those will be done accurately and quickly. A few specific examples of chatbots that we've seen: patient services copilot. So instant responses to common questions. Those can be about billing, appointments, prescriptions even. A lot of that helps reduce those wait times we often see in the healthcare ecosystem. Second, clinical support agents. So these can assist on the other side of the house, the doctors, the nurses. It helps summarize patient data, retrieve case histories, and generate documentation securely within your EHR, but it also gives clinicians time back to help with that direct patient care. And then the third that we see is administrative agents. So helping handle repetitive but necessary tasks behind the scenes. Some of those really, add a lot of high value work to the administrative agents. Lastly, let's go to legal. Legal has been definitely a growing industry when it comes to AI. A lot of those teams we see a lot of similarities here. They face a lot of repetitive work. It slows them down and pulls focus from the high value task that is associated with their daily job. So some of the ones that we've seen here is the legal research copilot. So it's able to scan sources, summarize cases, and prepare briefs in minutes. On the other side, client services. So that helps with the client inquiries, talking through filings, deadlines, and updates. This allows lawyers to free up time on strategy and that advisory work that they're paid to do. And then lastly, a contract clause copilot. So this is able to summarize key sections in contracts, things like payment terms, termination clauses, or confidentiality agreements. These really make reviews faster and more accurate. And lastly, we have insurance. And a lot of the insurance workflows really, move fast. Claims can build up quickly, and customers expect those real-time responses. I'm sure everyone watching this has, submitted something within insurance, so you realize just how much kind of goes into it. So a few really important agents that we've seen within the insurance industry is the claims processing agent. So kind of similar to the legal one, but able to automate document verification, validation, and those claims approvals. A customer service copilot is going to be awesome in this industry as well. So it's going to respond instantly to routine questions. Some of those questions might be about your policies, your claims, or payments. And then lastly, again, the data analysis copilot. So as you can see, a lot of these is industry agnostic. A lot of industries have the same pain points depending on which line of business we're talking about here. But yeah, that's kind of all the big industries and kind of the pain points we're seeing associated. I want to pass it to Alessia to wrap up here. If we have any questions, we'd be happy to answer those. Alessia?
Yeah, just wanted to say thank you to everybody that came and joined us today. And we'd love to turn it over to you. Feel free to ask any questions or share your thoughts on anything that Brock and I mentioned.
And if we have no questions, we will be good to end it. Thank you guys again. We really appreciate it, and have a good rest of your week. Thanks.
Thank you.